What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
A ding dong bing bong, hey now brown cow banana.
Sometimes confidence is all you need.
Welcome in.
Man,
Excited to be here.
I gotta end on a banana. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Always can go with the fruit. If you don't,
slip.
yeah, you could. I mean, you need a solid ending. Vegetables don't work as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I've tried it before in private.
Okay. A cucumber.
No, see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's parsley. No, it doesn't work.
All right.
Welcome into the
But
Spitballers.
A strawberry? You could end on that.
Good. Give it a go. That's a lot of syllables, Jason. I mean, give it a try. Welcome in, one and all. Would you rather? That's a great question. And a Battle Royale draft today. I'm going to wait a moment to tell you what it is, in case you didn't read the description on the episode. But
It's a secret.
we're here. We're battling once again in the draft, and we have some good questions for today's show. How are you gentlemen doing?
Sorry. I'm doing well, but sometimes Al comes in with really good insights.
I disagree.
And this one was you were claiming that strawberry is too many syllables, but you went with banana.
Yeah, banana, it flows. Strawberry, that's stupid.
Well, if you say it like that.
Well, how would you do it?
Strawberry.
No, like sing-song it.
Strawberry.
That's
Maybe.
not bad. That seems pretty easy.
Maybe.
He's just
I don't know.
pointing out-
Banana feels like it's got three exclamation points on the end of it.
because they're all or I guess it's banana.
I'm just
you
saying
get the double nana in
some fruits have a better flow. It's a common. I mean, everybody knows this.
better than
But
coconut.
syllables is not what I should have gone with. I
Correct.
guess. Thank you. Now we're an accurate
there.
podcast.
Been corrected.
Let's get it going.
Would you rather?
I would. All right, Luke from the website. Would you rather live in a house that completely changes its layout every 2 hours?
Oh, man. Where's the freaking bathroom?
There's something exciting about that. Or live in a house that is only lit by perpetual candles that never burn out. So wait,
So you're back into the
what does perpetual mean?
just forever.
Yeah.
That's what it means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so like
Perpetual motion.
in Harry Potter, they go into the
Yes.
Great Hall, and there's the candles
Yes.
that are floating there, and they're just
Perpetually.
Yeah.
and if
In perpetuity.
if those candles had gone out in Harry Potter, there would have been constant dripping of wax down on the children.
That
You ever
is-
think about that?
I
Yeah.
have not thought
If they
about
had
that, but that is a real danger. That's a hazard. I mean, if they're
those
just
could burn out.
eating breakfast
Well,
in
it's
the
not even-
morning candlelight, and then just
Wax! There's
ow!
wax everywhere.
It's not even if they burn out. It's just if they were not magic. If they were only floating candles.
Just floating candles, they would be dripping so
I mean,
much
they'd
wax
be eating
into
wax.
their
They
food.
would. They'd be their
Ah!
arms would just be scarred by wax.
So many shrieks during lunch.
I mean, if you had,
You can't make me eat there. You can't make me eat in the Great Hall.
I think people like candles,
Oh, yeah.
and they put them up now as a novelty. And the real problem is that they do go out, and they can burn your house down.
And they're not very bright.
Yeah.
But if
I
you
mean,
had enough perpetual candles,
No.
not bright enough?
No,
No.
I mean, you're going to have.
What about an LED
Look.
candle?
You're going to be vibing. I mean, nonstop vibes, setting the mood. But if you're trying to,
Read?
if you're trying, yeah, that's why there is a phrase "read by candlelight" because it's nearly impossible.
But didn't most books in the world get written by candlelight?
I think they wrote them in the daytime.
Okay,
they wrote them by the sunlight.
They were daytime books.
Wait, they had the sun back then?
Yeah.
The perpetual sun. If the house changed its layout, now here's genuinely what
man.
matters to me on this one is simple. Is the layout entirely random, or is it like going through some like sweet interior design AI? Because if I'm getting a new layout, but it's nice, that could be exciting to me, although I will be tripping and falling and stubbing my toe and all of that.
Would there be excitement? Like you wake up in the morning and you don't know
gotta-
what's outside
and
your
you got to tinkle.
your door. I mean, you go and you
Wait,
open
the bathroom layout changes too?
Oh,
absolutely the whole house.
There may
changes.
not be a bathroom
the
there.
toilet's moving all over the place?
I think we gotta at least have a bathroom.
All
You
right,
might
so-
open that door and your daughter's sleeping in there.
Oh, because it could be her bedroom at
yeah.
that point.
Could be the kitchen.
So wait, do I potentially wake up in a different room myself?
I don't think so. That's the
Wait, how
layout
could-
of the room changes.
You'll
But
wake
how
up
can my
in your
daughter be moved?
You'll wake up in your bedroom, but it might be in a different place than it was when you went to sleep.
That's what I mean.
Well, if your daughter was asleep in her room,
Yeah.
she moved along with her room.
Yes.
The layout changes.
So you're looking at it from the room. I'm looking at it from the furniture. I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
they're
so
not
we're-
doing a rearranging of the furniture.
Oh, that's not what it is?
No, they're the layout of the home changes.
Oh,
the
yeah.
hallways.
I
the
was only thinking
kitchen.
furniture.
I was doing both.
If the rooms are all the same, but they're just moved around, that's dumb.
I think that's the point.
I don't want that.
But I mean, imagine you could wake up and you just have a really, really long house. That's just rooms, room to room to room.
hallway
Here's
house?
one of the hallways.
I had a
More
house like
rooms.
that.
Did you?
Yeah, for sure.
A tube house?
I had a tube house. It was built in the 70s, and then they added on to it, but they just kept – it was like once upon a time a
We need
small
more
house.
tubes.
And then they were like, well, I don't want a small house. I want a big house.
They want a long house.
So they just kept building rooms on, and it really was
Like in a
that.
row.
There were rooms that you had to get to by going through another room.
No.
Yeah, for real.
I actually saw, and
How is that allowed?
this is almost an is this real life thing, but I saw a picture of a city. It was like in Switzerland or something. But the whole principle of the city was that everybody lives on the same single street. And
that
it's-
seems like a bad idea.
It's like 10,000 people or something
On one street?
Street, and
What?
every house,
Don't play soccer in the
ev-
street, kids.
every house is narrowly placed on its plot because then you can fit them in a row, and they go back like that. They're long and they get built long ways
Okay,
away.
so
what is the
I'm looking it
advantage?
up
Away
here.
from the street.
So Bizarre Town, where all 6,000 residents
There you go,
live on the
6,000.
same street. It is in, according to CSO Poland. So maybe it's in Poland.
There you
What
go.
is this town?
Switzerland, Poland. What's the difference?
I mean, to us, not very much.
Yes, I got the picture of it, and obviously I'm going to send it through the podcast here. Beep boop. See?
What is this?
It's real.
Who did this?
Some
I'm looking at – I mean,
This
look,
is a funny goof.
you might need to pause this podcast and just go Google these pictures. This was built.
on purpose.
What if you live at the end?
Look,
I mean, that's the dream, maybe.
Is it?
Yeah,
No.
no one's driving by you.
But the commute to get
Oh,
home.
That's true.
I mean, how many houses away does it, like, your knowledge of what's going on over there just stop? Is it like 50 houses down? Like, I'm never going over there. That's too far.
It's way before 50.
You got to admit,
It's
it
10. It's
looks
10 houses
amazing, though,
away.
right? I mean,
It
it's-
looks wild.
And what do they do if one guy's like, "No, I'm building this. I'm building over here"? Do they? I mean, they kick him out.
I mean, they've never heard of a cul-de-sac? Everyone wants to live on the cul-de-sac.
I'm just super concerned about traffic. That would be
Yes.
I mean, you've got 6,000 people that live on this street.
Yeah, but
One-
how is traffic? How could it possibly be bad?
Because one accident and this town is shut down.
Well, that part is true.
No, how it's bad.
But you're not actually going to any of these other houses. You're just driving by them all the time.
bad thing is, let's say you live in the middle, just in the middle, okay? That means there are 3,000 people on your street that have to come home every day.
No, that's true.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, I mean, so look.
So to answer the original question,
Yeah.
no, I would not want to live in Poland on this long street.
the quotes coming out of it are they're very in favor of it.
the only reason it popped into my head is because I feel like if you wanted to expand your house, you can't go left and right.
They
You
all
got to
have
go.
Stockholm syndrome.
You got to go long.
These
Because they're in
backyards.
Stockholm.
They're very close to it.
So, anyways, we're back to the question. The candlelight. I like the mood. I'm going with that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I actually think the candlelight could be pretty cool. I mean, I don't read, so
it's
that
not
checks.
it's not just reading. Like your house is
It's
so
only nighttime that matters.
but it's gonna be so dim.
no, daytime. The sun thing.
I'm talking about at night.
Yeah, but at night,
In the winter when the sun goes down at 5
much-
p.m.,
How much do you keep your lights on at night, Mike? When you go, don't you watch TV at night?
I go into the kitchen at night. Like
Okay.
I said, in the winter, if you're eating at 6 p.m. and you're trying to cook, it's going to be
Does that mean?
okay.
gonna be
Real,
super dark.
real important question here. When I open my
I was
refrigerator,
thinking the same thing.
Is there a
candle.
light in there?
Nope, it's a candle.
There's a
but there is a candle in there.
There is a candle in there.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe not. I don't know.
Do people?
No, you'd be holding one.
Yeah, you'd have you have a hat where
Yes,
where
you
it
do.
droops down over your face.
Yes, you do.
And your old pajamas.
and I
Yep.
hold the thing that
cup.
looks like Aladdin's lamp.
yes.
Yes.
That has the candle, and I carry that around.
Yep.
See, this is now the biggest problem. Is I want to see the food in my refrigerator.
You don't need to see it. You'll grab whatever's in there.
Mystery box.
You're probably right.
All right, that's my answer. Candle.
I'm going to take the candles too. I want to be able to go to the bathroom where I want to go.
You want to be able to find it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want
that's
to be
the
able
key.
to be like I need to go to the bathroom and it's right there.
Every day you'd be searching for your bathroom when you got to go.
And not just once, because I don't.
It's every 2 hours.
It's every
right?
2 hours. So every
time you
every
have to
time you
pee.
have to go to the bathroom, it's usually at least a 2 hour gap.
It's an actual hunt for a toilet every time.
Every single time.
When you have the guest over, and because
Where's the restroom?
Where's the bathroom? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Why don't you go find it?
Yeah, just explore. And that's another huge problem. Like I don't, when we have guests over, right? We're usually we're cleaning feverishly to get the house good, which means every last ounce of clutter just gets thrown in our bedroom, and that door might as well be locked, sealed, shut, closed up, and boarded. It is off limits. You cannot go there. But in this world, it'd be like. You might open a door, find it. The front door might be right to my master bedroom. All have to be in my house at all times. You're going to be opening doors left and right, just looking for everything.
Imagine having
that
a bad
can't happen.
bathroom time, and then you know where you're running back and forth, and then the switch happens.
Oh man.
Oh no, that's
in between
real fun.
runs.
And also, you're not getting away with not locking the door on the bathroom because everyone here, they've got to open every door. They don't know that that's the bathroom.
There will
so.
be times you start going to the bathroom, and when you open the door to leave the bathroom, you're in a
new
different place.
Yeah.
That's true.
I guess I'm taking the candles. 'Cause
Okay.
that's just that's too difficult.
All right, Daniel from the website. Would you rather be told you are stronger than you look, or that you look
Wait.
stronger than you are?
At first, I was like, "Oh, that's really nice," but then that's really not nice. You're stronger than you look.
It's a backhanded
No,
compliment.
stronger than you look is definitely saying you don't look strong.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
Or you could look strong, but then you could be able to do something that an even stronger person could do.
or that you look stronger than you are.
Clearly, my answer to this is, regardless of each one I would pick, I don't want to be doing a lot of physical labor in general. Therefore, I would rather look strong and avoid,
But you'll be asked to do things.
but I will
And then
avoid
you
it.
have to tell them, I'm actually weak.
Easy. My back hurts or something. You know what I mean? Or I'll pay for someone to do that for you. The other one is,
Sounds like
the other one you're going to have to volunteer to do heavy things all the time just to prove that you're strong.
It seems actually like you have already volunteered. These people are figuring out this information based upon your performance.
Right.
So they're saying, "Oh, when you're helping them move, and you're really struggling with your side of the couch, they're going to say, "Oh,
It is more
you
shameful.
look stronger than that."
I was going to say, it really would be more shameful of a feeling if you look all yoked out and then they ask you to carry a simple box of something and you are struggling with it. That is more shameful than the other one. The other one, you're just impressing them.
Well, now again, this is not necessarily saying that you are weak and don't look. This is what people are assuming about you. You don't have super strength, but you look not
You're
weak.
still regular.
This is just what do you think is nicer to hear?
Stronger
let
than
me
you look,
let me
for
let me
sure.
let me try it out on you.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, you just did something, and I'm going to tell you, you're stronger than you look.
We don't have to try this out, but yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, or you look stronger than you are. That's
why I said we don't have to try.
Yeah, but trying it out was proof. The proof was in the pudding. The trying it.
I'm so glad we tried it. I wouldn't have got it.
That is a sick burn.
That's as
that
sick as it gets.
You need to keep that in your back pocket. If you ever want to get someone, it's like, oh man, you look stronger than you are.
Because it is so backhanded.
You're straight up saying, "What a weakling."
But you are saying they look
Yeah.
strong.
Oh man, you look stronger than you are.
So is that what you were doing with the push-up thing with Al?
No, I think he was getting the opposite, right? I think Owl is stronger than he looks.
All right. Well, I think we know what we're doing there. Benjamin,
Oh man.
Benjamin from Patreon, jointhespit.com, supporting the show, has a question. Would you rather have a cell phone that never runs out of battery but can only make and receive calls and texts,
All right, so you have a dumb phone.
or you have a fully featured smartphone,
I mean, don't they call that just a Nokia? Like back
pretty
in
much.
the day?
or have a fully featured smartphone that has a battery that lasts 10 minutes per charge? This part's ridiculous, but can be fully recharged by quietly singing Rockabye Baby to it.
Okay.
I thought we were good at the 10 minutes per charge.
Yeah.
But I can Rockabye Baby in the treetop.
And you'd be doing that all day.
I would be
It's got a
really
10-minute
trying not to use my phone because I don't want to do that very often.
10 minutes is nothing.
It's nothing.
10 minutes is unusable.
I'm now picturing you have to, like, you're
Do you
trying.
have to rock it too?
No, but you
Oh.
have to sing to it. And if someone stumbles upon you
Yeah.
as you're singing quietly Rockabye Baby into your phone,
And I'm going to put in there, you have to sing it straight through. If you stop in the middle, you got to start over to recharge that battery. So if someone catches you singing it,
yeah.
Like
You
I
got-
know the whole song.
Oh, come on.
Rockabye Baby.
Let's hear it.
in-
In the
Okay, hold on.
treetop.
All right, let me try. Rockabye Baby in the treetop.
Mhm.
When the bough breaks, the
Nope.
cradle will drop.
Yes.
That's all I know. I
Wait,
don't
wait.
know.
I thought
That
it was
was
when the
not
wind
right.
blows.
Yeah.
When the wind
Yeah.
blows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no, I don't
When the
know.
wind blows, the
Thank
cradle will
you.
rock.
When the bow breaks,
The
the
cradle
cradle
will
will fall,
Yeah.
and down will come baby, cradle and
Which
all.
is
My
I-
phone's charged.
My phone is dead.
Which also,
He's singing all these crazy lyrics in the corner of the room. He can't
Why
figure the,
won't you
he can't
charge?
charge the phone.
Okay.
He's just singing different songs.
thank you for highlighting my point of you're like singing crazy
Mary
lyrics.
had a little lamb.
Why do we sing this song to children?
These are just not important questions.
I'm saying, you're singing this lullaby. Hey, let me sing
It's
you.
all in the cadence,
gonna,
man.
I know, but I'm singing a song for you, for my precious sweet baby to fall asleep because it might fall out of a tree and die.
Look, I got bad news for you two gentlemen.
Oh no, is there? There's more.
There
verses.
are more verses.
Yeah, but no one knows the second. It's like Yankee Doodle. There's a second verse,
If
and no
you can
one
nail
knows
the
that.
second verse, do you get like 20 minutes on the phone?
Oh.
Can either of you
No
even
idea.
muster up a word of the next?
So this is after the baby
This
has
is
fallen from the tree of which we placed it in a cradle.
Yeah, down will come baby, cradle and all. Rockabye baby, gently you swing. Over the cradle, mother will sing. How nice.
Oh.
Sweet is the lullaby.
Mom's in the tree too.
Over your nest that tenderly sings my baby to rest. I don't know.
Oh,
Are
we
these
should've gone
birds?
with the
How is
second
that-
line.
Are these birds?
Probably. Well, they don't have cradles.
Oh.
That's fair.
But they're just calling their nest a cradle.
High from the roof.
Oh, there's more.
Down to the sea. No one's as dear as baby to me. Wee little hands, eyes shiny and bright, now sound asleep until morning light.
These verses are fine.
Rockabye baby on the treetop. When the bough blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
Okay, so we're at a refrain.
Yeah.
What those other two verses are nice.
Yeah, and then
why are we singing about the cradle falling and crashing to its doom?
You want to know why we did that, Mike? It's because the world was a harsh, terrible place a long time ago.
just getting them
All of
prepped.
our songs were about prepping them up. I think
It's-
my number one go-to song for my entire life, from my own dad to my kids, that is still the go-to, is "You Are My Sunshine."
Oh, that's not a good song.
And
It's not?
Oh no.
don't ruin it for me. But like I'm just saying, the end of that song is like
The lyrics get
it's.
they go to a dark place.
Wow,
but I'm
that
saying
blows
like
my mind.
"You Are My Sunshine," but the end of it is like, "Don't take my sunshine away."
Yeah, no, you should keep going.
And I'm just like, I'm thinking that's telling them that, the world's
Have you not
a
heard
tough
the
place.
the Civil Wars did a version of that song? It's beautiful, and you're like, oh, okay.
I don't need none
Very
of this.
interesting.
I don't need you pooping on my song, Mike.
I'm not.
You'll
I'm-
never know
I'm
how much I
red-pilling
love
you
you.
right now.
As I lay sleeping.
Oh
I
no,
drew-
the second line, the end of that is
I
not
held
good.
you in my arms when I awoke, dear. I was mistaken, so I hung my head and I cried. This is not sunshine.
No, I don't.
I'm almost tearing
I
up with
tried
that
to
second
tell
one.
you. I tried
All right,
to tell you.
did we lose ourselves again on this question? The cell phone that never runs out of battery and can only do calls and
Oh
text.
yeah, the cell phone.
That one's better for my life. That's my answer.
Yeah, I'm going to get off of stupid games that you match colors together.
Oh, what you're taking the dumb phone?
I'm taking the dumb phone. I'm taking the.
What would you do?
What would I do if
On
I
the couch without Candy Crush or Reels or
Sudoku.
TikTok or whatever? What would you do?
You
would
would
you
have-
be getting out the paper?
No, if Jason goes to the bathroom with a dumb phone, you will have so many text messages. Like you will hear from Jason all the time. You're just gonna get blown up with a full string and paragraphs like, "Oh, Jason's in the bathroom."
Yeah, I still need my time in there.
If you had a
So-
pie chart, this is important research for the
Mhm,
show because this is an important show. You go to the bathroom, you've got a pie chart, and you got to break that pie chart up into applications utilized while pooping.
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting.
What's the pie look like?
The pie looks like the largest slices are going to be Slack,
Okay,
Underdog Fantasy,
so sports, fantasy football.
Fantasy Football, Sudoku.
Okay, these are equal slices. I mean,
These are about equal slices.
okay,
And lately, Gardenscapes.
what is that?
Oh, it's a wonderful children's game. You should check it out.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Gardenscape.
You know, you win some, you lose some.
Hashtag not a sponsor, but
Oh, it's another color matching thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honesty is the best policy.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then,
Now let me ask,
social media's in there.
I was
as
gonna
well.
say,
is
I
your-
left out
Okay.
the reels and the TikToks.
when
and
you
the,
play the game
Mhm.
in the bathroom, is the
Mhm.
sound on?
No, never.
Never sound on
Never
in the bathroom
sound on.
for anything.
Is that
No.
a shame thing?
No, it's
In
just
case
a-
someone hears the sounds coming from the door.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Still pooping.
No, it's it's privacy. I'm in a a sanctuary.
Aren't
I
the
need-
sounds really important to those games?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I'm
I'm saying like, but the
but
satisfaction.
you flip the sound on if you're on the couch doing it, or you just don't even worry about the sound?
I've never had sound on for any of those.
Really?
Yeah.
You should
you
try
never go
it.
earbuds.
Oh, yeah.
You never go earbuds in the
Mm.
bathroom.
I never. I got to go to the bathroom. Hand me my AirPods.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that could be a little gross. All right. Shall we move on to the next
Sure.
segment? Let's do it. Hey, Spitwads, I got to tell you about a product that my family absolutely freaked out over. I'm talking about Factor. We can skip the trip to the grocery store, skip the chopping and the prepping and the cleaning up too, because they have fresh, never frozen meals. They're ready in 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure my son stole about half of them from me because all you have to do is heat and enjoy, and they loved every single calorie-conscious option. Look, summer's here. You want to try something delicious. You want to try something dietitian approved. They've got calorie smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. And look, they even have some protein plus meals that have an extra 30 grams of protein or more per serving. All of the meals are delicious. I can tell you, we've tried them. They're awesome. If you head to factormeals.com/ballers50 and use the code ballers50, you can get 50% off your first box. That's the code ballers50 at factormeals.com/ballers50 to get 50% off your first box. You're going to love it.
That's a great question.
Lana from Patreon, if you could replace any single digit of any number in your life with a different numeric digit of your choice,
Oh,
which
man.
digit would you change and what would you change it to?
Amazing question.
I didn't get it at first, but you're saying like you could change your bank balance. You could change your age. You could change your height. You could change your weight. You could change your any number, any consequential. You could change your social. And well, you could disappear if you did that.
Okay, that's fair.
So you could change a single digit somewhere in your life.
You could change the first digit in your bank account to a 9. And
So, is that how that would work, or do you get to change the? Oh, it's just one digit.
Yeah. Say
Oh,
any single digit.
I could
So
change
I don't get to change like
my weight. You know, I could
to a
drop-
9.
from a 9. I could change my weight. I could drop, I think the right amount for me, I could drop 50 pounds in a second That would be awesome.
If it's just one digit, I'm not tempted to do the bank balance over the age.
No.
Time is money. Money is time. If it was more than one digit, that would be a bigger question. If you could just add a digit or two.
It would definitely. I mean, in the end, height is tempting. Weight is tempting. Bank balance is
what
tempting.
do you do if you do height?
But it's got to be age. If I was height.
Yeah, would you change it?
Oh,
like
I
eight?
would actually
Would you
have
go eight?
You'd become a giant.
I would have a real problem. I couldn't do height. You guys could do height because I'm 5'11". So I would
you
have
don't
to
want
go
to
to
be 7'11"?
I don't want to be 8 feet tall. No.
I figured you'd go play in the NBA.
No, I don't want to be 6'11".
If you were
That's
8'11",
but if I was,
you could play tomorrow in the NBA.
If I was 6 foot, then I could change that to be like 6'5". That'd be awesome. I'd love to be 6'4", 6'5".
Oh, you're saying you can't thread the needle on the height.
Right.
Because you're at 5'11".
Yeah. I can only go down.
That'd be the worst because if in your head you keep thinking you're 6 foot right now, and then you did it, and then you end up 6'11".
Wait a minute. I'm 5'11". I could change one digit. Can I be 5'19"? Right? I mean, that's just changing one digit. That's 5 foot 19 inches.
I think you have found a way
I think
through.
I'm going to allow. I'm going to allow it.
Yeah.
I found the loophole.
So how tall are you, sir? I am 5'19".
Yeah, that's the hard part is I have to always answer like
and
that.
if you ever say it incorrectly, you shrink.
But you've got to. I feel like you have to go age here.
So would you go
Would
teenage? Is that what you would do? Like you go from what are you? How old are you now?
It's going to create a problem for your family life.
I don't know.
Oh,
man.
yeah, you
I don't
could-
think so.
Your wife would be arrested.
Like your spouse is still going to be their age. Your kids are going to be their age.
But okay,
I mean,
let's
technically your body.
let's take
Does your body change?
no, your body goes back to the
let's
right age.
take age right now and just say what we would change it to. If this question was just age,
Okay.
I'm 41 right now.
Yeah,
So-
mine's easy. I go to 19.
Why
really?
you go that young?
See, I'm wondering if I go to 31.
Yeah, because then I'm still an adult, but I just picked up 20 years.
I don't know if I go 31 or 21.
I'm 40. I think I'd go down to 30. I wouldn't
Yeah.
go down to 20.
I don't know that I
Really? Why
want to
not?
be a little baby boy
for
anymore.
the sake of my family.
Wait, how would that hurt your family?
Because my wife is in her 40s and she would be married to a 20-year-old, and my youngest is about to turn 14, and she has to explain to people that her father is 20.
These are what I would call good reasons, good answers. But I was just thinking about my own
life
existence.
Yeah, no, if there's no other ramifications, and like I could just be 20 again, and the rest of the public is just like, oh, that guy had a magic thing and he turned 20, so everything's cool.
Now, if you go,
then I'd go to 20.
if you go older, then you become older. Is that how that works?
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna go 21. I think I'm gonna go back. It's tough. I think it's a really good debate between 21 and 31. And you're right, the family stuff that could get a little weird. But at the same time, I'm getting an extra decade
You are, but you're getting an extra decade with your spouse who will eventually pass away.
Yeah.
much sooner than you.
but I'll still be a young man. So at that point,
See, I didn't know how to say that.
I'm gonna bounce back, baby.
I'm gonna be okay because I'll be a young man.
Honestly,
I'll be a very desirable bachelor.
honestly, the way that I eat versus the way my wife eats, if I do this and I move back 20 years, we may die together finally. That may be the actual, we may match up on our time. Okay. Well,
I'm taking age.
See, that's a good point. Al's bringing it up here. Bank balance, you brought it up, but you could change your digit on your salary.
That's a
so
good
you
one.
get it every single year.
Oh, yeah. The salary
Not
up to
every
a
single
9.
year, every single week or bi-weekly.
you're changing your-
on my paycheck.
Your
yeah.
paycheck, not your yearly.
Yeah,
salary.
the first digit on that paycheck's going to become a 9 every pay period.
That's smart.
Well, you may completely bankrupt your company, and then they will stop being able to pay you.
But Al, you'd take the money over 10 years of life?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We found what's important to him.
All right,
I'm going to live forever.
got it.
Because you have so much money.
Let's remember that quote when he's gone. Throw that in your face at the funeral. Sebastian from Twitter, if you could choose to never sweat again,
Oh, heck yeah.
but you could also never swim again, would you take it?
Yep. Yes, I would, Sebastian.
Sir, we're going to give you a moment to think about it.
No.
Yes.
In some ways, you're always swimming.
Yeah. So some people, this question would be super easy on the other side because they don't sweat. like some people sweat. I'm on the some people that sweat like some people sweat, which means a lot.
I'm actually taking the same one as you. I've reached a stage, maybe it would be different if I moved my digit back to 20. I'm at a stage where I'm very content simply sitting near water, and I don't even need to be in it.
Now, we're just for semantics. Like, swimming is basically like you can't go in a pool. Because I'm not.
Or the ocean.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you can't go into a body of water.
Right.
Like I can't. I'm saying like I can't like
You can't
lay on a
swim
tube.
in water, Mike.
I can't lay on a tube because I'm not swimming. I'm just trying to clarify.
No, I think you can lay in a
I think you can tube. You just can't swim.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know
Okay.
what it is, but at a certain age, I'm content to have a drink by a pool or by an ocean. I no longer have any need to get in these things.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I do enjoy swimming. I love when the summer hits and playing with the kids in the pool, throwing them around, dunking them, just showing how much stronger than them I am,
That's
things
right.
like that. It's great.
Much stronger than you look.
Much. But, yeah, I mean, when I think about how sweat gets in the way of my life, Mike, I know you're a Peloton guy.
Yeah.
You ride your Peloton every day, and that's awesome. When I ride a Peloton, if I do a 15-minute session, that takes at least 1 full hour out of my day where I have dedicated to that 15 minutes to sweating. Absolutely, because I can't.
Is that proportional? Let's say you extend your ride from
No.
15 minutes to an hour.
Dedicated
do
to
you have
sweat.
an hour more sweat, or do you have – because
No,
maybe you need
whatever-
to ride more.
It's basically like I've got a 40-minute post-workout window where I will continue to sweat.
So once your sweat glands are activated,
Yeah.
they have a timer that is
So a
longer than
15-minute ride
average.
is dumb for you.
Kind of, yeah. I
You
mean,
should
if I
really
was,
be doing an hour ride
if I'm,
if you've got a 40-minute afterwards.
yeah. But, I mean, obviously,
You at
then it
least
would
need
be,
to sweat as long as you ride.
Yes,
That would be nice.
That would maximize the sweat window, but I would love to be able to feel like I could just go work out real quick and then move on with my day. I can't do that.
Well,
I
that's-
couldn't go to a gym on the on the way to work,
Now,
Because you would need to go
work
back
out,
home.
and then continue on with my day. Like, I am a mess. I am drenched, and so now I've got to go shower
Yeah.
after waiting a while to stop sweating.
does this mean that you get to cut down on BO?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, sweat is a big perpetuator of the body odor.
Yeah.
Without the sweat, you're great.
That's interesting. So that's
Yeah.
a new level because for me it was easily.
Also, you're apparently not allowed, according to Al, to have tubes, water
That's
slides, or in-pool activities.
I wanted to double check because it's easily I will take the
Lack of sweat.
no. I want to be able to swim. So
You're
I'll
a big
just-
swimmer?
I love I love being in the pool. I love being in the ocean when we're actually around it. It's fantastic.
What's your best stroke?
Doggy paddle.
Okay. All right. All right.
It's about the limit.
You ever go out there, though, like when like Michael Phelps was really like the thing, and then give the backstroke a try or a breaststroke?
I've tried a backstroke. I've tried the
Have you tried the butterfly?
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun
yeah.
to try
Yeah.
and fail.
Yeah. You're just shouting, I'm drowning.
Do you do the turn at the end of the pool, the flip turn?
Oh yeah.
You ever given that a go?
Only if I want my ears full of water.
All right. Are we good to draft? Or do you want one more?
Let's do one more.
Whatever you say, Al. All right, Ethan from Twitter, your car can talk now. What's
Knight
the
Rider.
first argument you have with it? That's a great question. My car can talk. Why are you so hot?
Are you
Cool
asking?
down.
Are you asking the car that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be
I was trying to think. Why is the car mad at me?
No, this would.
sweaty butt.
Yeah,
Get your
that's-
sweaty butt off my seat.
I have a real problem with my vehicle not unlatching the hood. When I try to unlatch the hood on my vehicle and I click the open, it does it. It goes click, and
It's unlocked.
and it's unlocked. And then I
Okay.
go to lift it up. No, it's not. No, it isn't. And then I'll click open and it goes chick chick, and then it's not open. I have to be pulling up the hood while hitting the open button, and then it will actually pop open.
So it's like the game where people are trying to get in, and you're hitting unlock, but they're trying to get in too soon.
Yes.
And it keeps locking.
Exactly.
This happens to you regularly?
But it's
every
you and your
single
hood.
See,
day.
this brings me joy knowing you have this small, tiny, little, minuscule struggle on a daily basis.
The other day, I went out to the car. I popped the hood, and I clicked the open button, and it went cha-ching, and it opened.
Oh,
And I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is so cool!"
You had reconciled with the vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, we had a date. You know,
Yeah, everything was going well.
Made up, and then today, no, not. I went out there and.
Now,
And public.
have you considered abandoning that area of the vehicle to store in maybe another area?
Well, this goes back to the sweat question because I use that area to put my sweaty workout clothes so that they aren't like in the car.
got you. Because you have a hatch.
Right.
Is there a chance the car is trying to not allow those smells
I
into
think
society?
The conversation back from the car would be, you know exactly why I'm not ever opening this hood.
Please, don't put it in me.
Your sweaty 15-pound clothing in my car. All
right, we're drafting.
Spitwads, let me tell you about Masterclass, an unbelievable service where you can gain new skills in 10 minutes from some of the world's best minds, anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. You can learn how to cook like a chef from Gordon Ramsay. You can improve your writing skills from Margaret Atwood, or you can learn music skills and voice lessons from Christina Aguilera.
You can look. You got other stuff too. Like you want to learn some comedy? How about Steve Martin? That is absolutely ridiculous. Or some scientific thinking from Neil deGrasse Tyson. They got classes from outrageous instructors.
Over 180 classes from a range of world-class instructors. And the thing that you've always wanted to do, well, it is closer than you think. I am blown away by the depth of knowledge and the quality of the experience. We highly recommend you go check it out. Get unlimited access to every class. And as a Spitballers listener, you get 15% off an annual membership. Go to masterclass.com/ballers now. That's masterclass.com/ballers for 15% off Masterclass.
The Spitballers Draft.
All right, we are drafting brand mascots. It's a battle royale, and if you don't know, we've done a lot of battle royales over the years, and we have previously done a cereal mascot battle royale. So we are doing brand mascots, but we are taking the cereal options out. No Tony the Tiger will be picked today.
He would have been a good one.
He would. He would have been a good one. So I have the first one, and I'm actually pretty happy to have the first pick because I think there are some really good brand mascots that you'd want fighting on your team.
I have a one-on-one.
I think there's a handful that are pretty good, but there's one that I really want to get out of the way that I think is important to have. And again, if you've just joined us, a battle royale means we're each picking 4 picks, and we're releasing them all into a coliseum to fight each other. And my number 1 pick, it's going to be the Jolly Green Giant.
That was it.
That's the 101.
That was the one-on-one. He's a giant.
Yeah, and I mean,
he's jolly, so I don't know that he can fight. But.
I think when push comes to shove, that man gets done.
If you take his vegetables away.
So
he's vegetables, right?
And there's some
green beans, right?
And it's intimidating to have a giant run at you, but even more intimidating from what I understand if they are green. So if they come running, it's like, what is that? So I'm going with the Jolly Green Giant, which I feel like we should understand the actual brand. I guess it's just canned vegetables.
It's just vegetable.
The company's mascot is the Jolly Green Giant from B&G Foods. He's big.
Wow.
I'm seeing him standing next to some trees. Those trees look like weeds.
That's what that was what first came to mind was the Ints from Lord of the Rings, like the big tree people.
Right.
Like they were slow and lumbering, and they would destroy you.
Oh yeah,
because they're giants.
And this dude's he's more like naked, but wearing like a tree as an outfit.
Now, is it good or bad branding that everyone, not everyone, but people of our age, we all know who the Jolly Green Giant is. We know he's associated with vegetables, but we have no idea what company the Jolly Green Giant. You even said the name of the company.
Wait, he did say it?
I mean, I think it's Green Giant.
That's
Wait,
the
it's
name
Green
of the
Giant?
company?
That's what all the cans
Oh,
say.
I thought you said like B&G.
Well,
or something.
B&G Foods, they bring this giant and they put it on everything.
So he is the brand.
He's the brand. And if you are at a store, this is the point. You're staring at a bunch of corn and green beans. You pick the one with the Jolly Green Giant
I want
on the
giant
can.
approved vegetables.
That's right.
I would guess he can just throw those cans
Right
at you.
Yeah, he gets some cans
Just-
with him.
It's like,
I don't know if he can. They're going to be too small in his hands.
oh, that's a good point. Try to throw.
He's going to have it'd
peas
be
at
like
people.
flicking a booger.
He could just.
Which is
drop
what
a
it'll
bunch
be
though.
like against
Yes.
you guys.
Yeah, you could just drop.
Is that where the cans
Handfuls
come
of
from?
cans.
Is from his nose?
Oh,
He just picks out the cans and then you buy them in the store.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, you have the second pick in this draft.
All
what
right.
are you battling my giant with?
So I really hoped I would get Jolly Green Giants, but we got to get we got to get some strength, and I like to have tanky like animals. I'm going to take the icy polar bear.
Ooh, that's
This is
pretty
Coca-Cola?
good.
No, this
No,
is
icy.
icy.
Oh, icy.
Yeah.
I thought you were describing the
No,
type
no,
of polar
no,
bear.
No, no.
He's very cold.
He loves the icy
He's
weather.
a polar bear. Of course he's cold. Well, he's very warm, but his environment is
So
very
you've
cold.
got the icy. That would be the delectable treat at the movie theater.
Yes, the icy. Or Circle K. Do they still sell them there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
The movies have really encroached. They've been a late
the
addition
movies-
to the icy game. It used to
They-
always be at the gas station.
But now I do. I associate
I
icy with the
associate
movies now.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be that way because you used to have what's the 7-Eleven one?
Slurpee?
Slurpees. Oh yeah.
All right. So brand mascots, we've got the Jolly Green Giant. We've got the polar bear from Icy. And then Jason, you have two picks. I mean, what a treat.
I've got a problem here with your guys' size. The polar bear is very large, and you have a giant. And I'm looking at my list here, and I'm seeing a lot of small.
I would say the Icy polar bear looks underfed, personally.
Really,
He's
I'm
a
gonna
little
have to look that
underfed.
up.
Well, all
Which is
polar bears
surprising.
are.
Too-
Andy,
too
do you
high.
know what's happening up there?
That's another nursery rhyme waiting to happen.
Too much sugar in his diet from all those ices.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
all he eats.
He is a diabetic polar bear.
Man. All right, so I think I'm going to need some size. I am going to go with first Smokey the Bear.
Oh man, I was hoping I was gonna go. I was
I
gonna
thought
go
it was
bear.
I thought it was going to be back to me.
Yeah.
The
all right.
U.S. Forest Service, baby.
That's right. Only you can prevent forest fires, and only Smokey can light you on fire.
Wait, is that what he does?
That's
Oh,
he's
yeah.
an arsonist.
What?
Yeah, he.
That's surprising.
He takes your fire and he puts you in it.
Wait, is it only you can prevent my fires? Is that what he says?
Yeah, that's what that
Forest
was.
fires. If you have a fire in the forest, Smokey's coming.
I'm pretty
he's
sure
gonna-
Smokey gets a shovel. That's what he gets.
And
Oh, great.
yeah,
and so
a
you've
weapon.
got
He's gonna
you've got
put
a
you in
good
the
pick
fire.
there, Smokey the Bear.
All right,
That's a
and
good
then I still feel like I need a little bit of size. I need a little bit of protection. I'm going to need, if not armor, I'm going to need padding.
oh no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
And I'm going to take the Michelin
Oh,
Man
dude, how was
because
that? Was my backup?
yeah, I mean, look, these
What is he
Excellent
made-
job.
he's
What's
big,
he made out of?
He's
Is he made-
girthy. I have no
tires?
idea. Yeah, I think it's like
I think he's the air from within the tires, like stacked up with like.
but I don't think you can hurt him. Like you can hit him and it's like what?
Can you pop him?
I don't think so. He's not marshmallow. He's a big, he's
No,
like,
look, it's a good pick.
who's the Big Hero 6?
Baymax.
I think you could pop Baymax.
Yeah.
Yes,
Baymax.
but you can't pop the Michelin Man.
No. So I got the Michelin Man, and
Dang.
What's the PSI on the Michelin Man? Is he pretty?
he's 42. Yeah, he's
42?
He's
Okay.
very, very tight.
Mike, it's back to you, and you've just had your two picks stripped from you.
This is upsetting and very tilting that I had my plan here.
The Maytag Repairman is still on the board, Mike.
All right. Look, I don't know if this I don't know if this character is going to give me really any firepower, but I know there's
Just want him on the team.
there's heart
Mm.
and they will never stop.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
are you
They
really?
will,
Yeah.
they will never stop. They
Yeah.
will keep going
And
and
going
going
and
and going. And I will take the Energizer Bunny. And look, if nothing else, This is old-timey war, right? So you need the fife player and the drummer. I got the Energizer Bunny out there banging the drum, the war drums.
Until the Jolly Green Giant just steps on him.
Possibly.
He keeps going and going and okay, is it back to me then?
It is.
All right. Good picks, Jason. The Smokey the Bear, I was hoping we'd get back. It
that's
wasn't
good.
going to. So I'm going to go with this guy might not be all there all the time.
Oh.
But he gets a sword. I'm taking Captain Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
And just in case he's stumbling and bumbling across the battlefield, I'm throwing him on the back of some Budweiser Clydesdales. The horses
Okay.
are entering the arena, and he's hopping on the back of one of them.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Captain Morgan is definitely on my list.
Oh, really? He wasn't on mine.
Yeah.
He's a
yeah. Captain
pirate.
Morgan, and then the Budweiser Clydesdales. They're
Wow.
big.
You
they're
got a
strong.
breathalyzer problem over there.
A breathalyzer?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do. Is that a DUI if you're on the back of a horse? I don't know.
I believe it can be, yes.
That's a good
But
question.
not in a fight in the Coliseum. At that point, it's no holds barred. Go try to kill each other.
All right. Sounds good.
Crap. So I'm already back up.
You got it.
All right.
And for the record, Al Borland attempted to spell Clydesdales with a K. So we're just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would do that?
What a dummy. I would.
It's a
Never.
C.
It's
Wait, were you spelling it like kaleidoscope?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. So, Mike, your team
Okay.
is the Polar Bear and the Energizer Bunny. Very animal heavy. Jason,
Yes.
you have Smokey the Bear and the Michelin Man. We don't know what he's made of, but we know he can handle his business.
It has to be a great pick. That's all
And then
I know.
I've got the Jolly Green Giant, Captain Morgan,
right.
and the Clydesdales. Mike.
Okay, I've got my next pick. It's a little amorphous because I've seen this character take form of many different people. I've seen him take form of objects. He's just represented as a human. I will take Mayhem from Allstate.
Wow. Okay.
So you just okay.
So you're just causing problems
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
arena.
What is he? I don't know.
I think you might have drafted a texting teenager.
Or a roof tile. I don't even know.
Okay,
Wow.
just general mayhem on your son.
But we know there's going to be problems.
That's right.
That's
and Mayhem will leave unscathed.
It also might mean that Mike's team is insured against damage.
That's a good
There's
point.
a chance that he is
good
insured
point.
if he is indeed killed, which looks likely based on his team.
Wow.
Hey,
All right.
The diabetic polar bears.
He's got you.
As long as he has a pump, he's good to go.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm back up, and I have
Just kill us.
Smokey the Bear and the Michelin Man. Yes. I feel like I want
Finish me.
Yes.
I want a little bit more toughness. I want some brawns.
Okay. So bronze,
Some
like the metal.
no, not like the metal,
Third place.
like the brawny man.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh, he's got some muscles.
yeah, give me
a little bit.
a lumberjack.
Oh, is that brawn you said?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I thought
No, he said bronze.
I pluralized brawn. Can you not pluralize
Nope.
brawn?
No.
Because you have a lot of brawn.
So you have the brawny man.
Yes, I have the brawny man.
Okay, so any spills, no problem.
No problem on the
For
spillage.
the quicker picker upper, is that
Brawny.
is that brawny?
I think that's bounty.
That's bounty.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, brawn.
I'm so sorry, paper towels.
I'm looking at the brawny man, and he's actually
he's got the Al
he's-
Borland flannel on.
he's got the plaid.
Yeah, he's a lumberjack.
buffalo
Can he
plaid.
move his arms away from this position? Is the question. The
In the fight, he can.
He
In
can,
photographs, that's kind of his natural pose.
okay.
And now, since I've gone back-to-back picks here with the man, the Michelin Man,
Uh-huh.
and the brawny man, I'm going to take another. But he ain't a dude.
Oh.
I'm going with the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, see.
Because my guy can literally burst through walls.
Yes.
It's like you think, oh, he's made of glass. I can shatter this. You can. He can burst through a brick wall.
And
Well,
still,
how are you breaking this Kool-Aid Man? You can't do it.
Yeah, and the glass is still intact.
I mean, you really just need to make him stumble, though. Like if he falls over,
Is that his blood?
I'm just saying if he spills,
Is he just dying of spills?
It has to be his essence, right?
I don't know.
If he spills, is he dead?
Or can I hydrate my team? Come drink some of my blood.
Yeah. Does it naturally refill?
Come drink some of my blood.
It's got to
my
naturally
final
refill.
drips.
I mean, our blood refills, right? Like if you lose a little bit, it'll.
Yeah, but if we pour out, we don't survive.
Right. No, he can lose a little bit. He can't lose all the Kool-Aid.
Okay.
But he can lose a little bit, and he can help. He can help the blood sugar of my teammates.
Don't tip him over. That's going to be the key.
No tripping.
Mike, you have one final
he
pick.
lives a dangerous life.
He does.
If he could just.
What if we were open like that?
That dude lives on the wild side because if he spills and dies, he should not be jumping through these walls, man. He's like, I know I shouldn't do this, but I gotta try it. Boom!
I just can't help myself.
I can't help myself. I lived again.
What's interesting is I'm looking at pictures of the Kool-Aid Man, and not only does he burst through the wall as a giant pitcher, but he is always holding a second pitcher of Kool-Aid.
I mean, he's got backup blood.
He's
In
got-
case he spills.
Could he refill himself?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, the Kool-Aid Man.
Also, great news for all those walls you take down. You want them repaired? You talk to me. I got it. I got my Allstate insurance.
you do.
Thank you.
Mike, one
Okay.
final pick for your Polar Bear Energizer Bunny
All right.
Mayhem team.
At this point, I don't think I can overpower anyone, so I just maybe a tip over a pitcher. But I gotta go scary. And for a lot of people, there's nothing scarier than a clown.
Oh, Ronald?
So I will take Skin and Bones Ronald McDonald out there. I'll give him a red balloon, and everyone will be terrified.
Okay, those are some big shoes.
Hey, kids, you want some burgers?
I did wonder if anyone was going to go magic, because magic is very powerful. You went magic tricks. You went like pull a squirty
animals.
flower
Yeah, you
on
got
his
the
lapel.
squirty- I feel real good in this draft, Al. I think I'm in good shape.
Well, you started with a giant. It's kind of not fair.
Well, I'm finishing with some biceps, some brawn, as you would say.
Some bronze.
Is it a bald man?
It's a bald man. Mr. Clean, welcome to the team. Unlike the brawny man who always stands there kind of like, what do you call this pose with the two arms?
Like the hero
like
pose.
a hero pose. He's always flexing. He's Mr. Clean himself. Or he's folding his arms.
Yeah, he's a tough guy
And,
with his one earring.
He does have an earring in his left ear. So Mr. Clean is joining the team.
Can we get Mr. Clean both ears?
I also feel like-
let's pierce them both at this point.
Captain Morgan could take care of that.
pierce the other
Yeah,
ear?
he can pierce the other ear for sure.
Hold still.
I got
Hold still.
Wait a minute.
I also feel like Mr. Clean is a bit of a benefit against any mayhem. Because if that mayhem is just spilling things, Mr. Clean.
Between the brawny man and Mr. Clean, we are going to be wiping up the floors when we are done with this Coliseum.
Don't worry about the mess.
Don't worry about the mess. Our team has got it. All right. Any that's the end of the draft, but are there any kind of final like Chester Cheetah?
Chester
I'm
Cheetah not
surprised
being
he did
drafted
not get
was
drafted.
crazy.
Chester Cheetah is on my list, and
But you went with Ronald McDonald.
yeah. Well, I explained myself. I have to scare people with scary clowns, and then the only other one I considered was, in fact, the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
but
don't-
the old guy?
Yeah, that was the problem. Is he's
a
very
frail old man?
He's definitely not frail, but he is older. But he knows how to do stuff.
He's done a lot in his life.
Yeah. Can he
He's
still
lived
do
a
it?
lot of life.
Can he still do it? I don't
You
know.
will get his Social Security payment every single
I
month.
had Ronald McDonald's friend, the Burger King, on
yes.
my list.
I
and-
don't think they're friends.
No,
I think they are.
enemy. Frenemy.
They should be fighting.
And then when we were going magic, I had the Travelocity gnomes just for maybe they can
That's
do
not
some
going to
magic.
help
Like
out.
sit in a yard?
Look, I didn't draft them. Okay, they shatter very easily.
You could have gone Geico has a couple, right?
The
Caveman
gecko. Oh yeah, or the
and the
caveman.
gecko. And I wanted Stay Puft was made up, right?
Yeah,
That's not a real character.
He is the brand mascot
For a
for
fake.
a fake.
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't take him.
Yeah.
Any other
I
ones?
got the
Mike?
Michelin Man. He's
Michelin.
stronger.
Is Colonel Sanders in contention?
No,
Yeah.
he's too old. I did have McGruff the crime dog.
Yeah, if you want to get the drugs out of the.
Yeah, if there's a
Clean this up.
If there's a case that needs to be solved,
Look, if Smokey the Bear is starting fires, then McGruff is.
is committing crimes.
He's just he's getting into some stuff. All right.
What did we learn today?
I'll speak on behalf of Al on this one. He
Okay.
learned to spell Clydesdales with a C.
I learned there were more verses to the song "Rockabye Baby."
Oh,
And I
man.
learned that you should hold in your back pocket the phrase, "You look stronger than you are."
That's a really powerful insult. Thank you for joining us on today's Spitballers episode. Tell your friends about the show. We'll be back with another episode very soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.